I'm going to introduce you to somebody who is off the hook for sharing their faith. Steve, you'll find out in just a moment, his giftings are a little different than mine. He's a little bolder. Is that fair to say, Steve?
Oh, I don't know about that. You're pretty bold, Barry.
I don't know. And how long, when did it start for you? I mean, you always shared your faith like this?
Well, I gave my life to Christ at 18. My parents got divorced when I was 16.
Wow.
They both separated, went different ways.
Kidding.
And I was living on my own. I got into drugs, drinking. I felt like I had to reach up to touch the bottom. And then, you know, I went to a church and it was just a big mainline denomination, stained glass windows, and there was nothing there. I walked out and said, if that's God, I don't want anything to do with that. I need something I can relate to. And then all of a sudden, I was sitting at a kitchen counter in Upland, California. I had a 1969 Mach 1 Mustang that this King Ford of the Valley was going to help me with. And all of a sudden, someone's sharing Christ with me, and I was sitting there like, oh my goodness, what are you talking about? Everything that they were saying was like Charlie Brown's teacher, like blah, 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 blah. I wasn't even listening. And then they said, and Jesus said, everything you said in the dark is going to be heard in the light. Everything you've done in secret is going to be, you know, shouted on the rooftops of heaven. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, it sent chills down my spine. I'm thinking, I've been a bad boy. And that's when I gave my life to Christ, right there at that kitchen counter.
Wow.
Radical transformation.
Wow. You were led to the Lord in the kitchen. Yeah. She gave you a Bible. Somebody gave you a Bible.
Yes.
And was that, you were preaching because you went to school? Or I mean, how were you preaching?
No, I
mean, everybody's saying, well, I don't know enough to share my faith. I can't do that. You didn't know anything. How did that happen?
I think the change that happened in my life was I started reading the Bible every day. Just like 5 minutes in the morning, but I started flipping it open and I started reading every single day. And that's what changed the whole outlook of my life. Yes. And it's like all of a sudden people started responding because I was working in construction, so I'm talking to drywallers, concrete guys, framers. Every day I would just wait for someone to walk in the house that I was working in and I would start sharing Christ with them and people started responding.